I saw a meme that showed like actual like army police officers for what's it called, the protest, and then they said that it was the Paw Patrols that showed up.
Okay. No.
That was to me. I said not the Paw Patrols. Hey y'all, it's your girl Dee from That's Just TMI. It's 2021. Oh my goodness, we made it here and super excited. I'm here with Tiffany Dawn. She got it going on. And I don't know if you can notice, but like I got my hair did and Tiffy did my hair. What are you guys really doing? What are you saying?
It's the crown vibes.
Come
it's the
on.
crown vibes.
And she look good? Okay. So, let's talk about New Year's resolutions. So it's 2021.
Yes.
What are you doing? What are you doing differently? What has 2020 actually taught you so that you can put it into practice this year? So for me, I had to learn a lot about finances because, you know, it was the year when you had you couldn't depend on your paycheck to paycheck, your biweekly paycheck or whatever. You had to try and figure out how to make your ends meet without having a job. Or
were they even meeting for some people? Because
no, it was the ends were so far.
It was just ends.
So it was a matter of trying to take some classes and look within ourselves and see how we needed to better budget and not spend money on certain things so that we could be more financially safe.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you feel that you have taken on a minimalist mindset?
I wouldn't say that extreme
Okay.
because I don't think I could live a life as a minimalist. And
Okay.
I'm not saying for those of you who do, anything's wrong with that. I just know based on my life and my practices, but I have cut back. I'll say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Name something you've cut back on though.
So, beauty, I guess for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
So, I mean, should I show
upkeep?
them? Yes, the upkeep.
Oh.
Okay. So, I'm not going to be spending money on nails. I'm not going to be spending money on frivolous things. So,
Not as often.
maybe not for 2021. I will say that. Like, my nails don't need to, y'all don't zoom in. My nails don't need to be done as often. So you'll realize that my hand's down here because, child. And doing protective styles where my hair will last for a longer period of time. And it will reduce the amount of times I'm touching it. And that
Doing
benefits the hair
It does.
in a lot of ways. So
It does.
stuff like that, you know? And looking into, a lot of people may not know this, but their insurance, for those of you who have insurance, can actually cover some stuff. So look into your insurance. It can cover like shoes, like if you want, look into certain things.
Wait.
I found out
What
about
do you
it.
mean?
Like if you need shoes.
Wait, your insurance?
Yeah.
No, because I really. Your insurance.
I don't know the ins and outs of it.
Your insurance is covering your shoes.
Yeah, you can purchase shoes based off of your insurance.
Maybe if you have a third or a sixth toe or something like
Okay.
you know what? No, because I want to know why your insurance is so concerned about your feet.
Why is there a foot clinic?
Okay,
foot
I
needs help sometimes.
understand that, but
So
that's
I don't
interesting.
know. I haven't used it, but someone told me that I need to look into my insurance about my foot.
I need all the viewers out there to let me know while going with the foot doctor. And
how y'all don't even go to your foot doctor. Y'all don't even visit the foot
well,
clinic.
I went to get orthopedic shoes, and they cost $400.
So you don't have it? Your insurance never cover?
Well, I didn't even think of that. The only thing that covers me is the Holy Spirit.
Wow, my God! And because he paid it all, you should have showed them that receipt.
Yes, but then. So I don't know. I'm actually floored. What else are they covering?
I mean, they cover my eyeglass.
Okay, I get that. Yes, your glass.
But there are other stuff. I just haven't done all the research, so I don't want you guys to come for me. I don't want to say
maybe
anything.
if you go to a chiropractor, then they'll cover stuff like that. Yeah, okay.
You knew that, right?
I did.
And your massages.
Yes,
For
I get
self-care
that.
and all that
But
stuff.
I don't know why I didn't think of like feet
shoes?
because that's a major thing for me.
It is.
Right?
And we're all walking.
I'm always on my
we're
feet, and I'm
you are.
always.
It's important.
I should probably. You know how many people told me to get insurance for my hands?
Huh.
For my dry hands.
Okay.
Aye. Aye.
This is phenomenal. But yeah. So what about you? What are you doing for 2021 that
So,
you'd like to share?
First of all, let's talk about 2020.
Oh no.
I went from a working woman to a Scarborough waste man.
Oh no.
Oh no. With no job at 35.
Oh no. The Rona's real.
The Rona's real. And then I went back to work. And then, well, currently now, I don't even want to put on blast, but like the government's coming for the small businesses. So it's 2020. It would seem like a struggle, but God kept me covered, and I had to write it in my prayer journal. God kept me covered so much that I was able to be financially free September of last year.
Yay! Round of applause. Woo!
Free to lift my hands.
Because before she couldn't. It was expensive.
Nope. And it was dry, and it's still dry. But the thing is, so last year, also, this is so key. I know all our viewers aren't Christian or whatever, but I have been tithing consistently since January 2020. And the way I've seen God come through for your gal, for your Tiffany Dance you got it going on, aka Air Bestie, woyoy. It was a woyoy. So this year, I had to set that up to give you my challenge for myself this year. It is health. Because last year and the years prior, the 34 years prior,
oh my God,
it has been unhealthy. It was bad. It was bad. It was BAD. So I don't even want to put this on blast, but I guess people will hold me accountable.
Yes, which is good sometimes.
Yeah, I'm trying a workout thing. And I was telling Dee that even though I look on like the YouTube, I follow this girl, her name is Pop Sugar. Sorry, it's not a girl, but it's like this bunch of people, workout people, that they get to whatever. And they want to be intense sometimes, but I don't even, I know you're going to say, what's the point of this? But I don't even follow along all the way through. I just make sure I'm moving.
Which is important. Because
I'm giving you that so-called two-step.
Yes.
Right? That's it.
Because really and truly, what the World Health Organization says, that you need to have at least half an hour of like physical, like upbeat, just get your heart pumping per day.
Well, I could do and even I tried soca size this morning.
Soca size is
but
so
she's
good.
Too intense.
But she is very intense.
And my back, I don't know if her back was hurting, but mine was out. I was like, sis,
tap out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's becoming more consistent with my eating, consistent with my exercise, consistent with reading the Word of God. And I'm trying to get into investing.
Me too.
Okay. So we had like...
So if anybody's out there who knows... who's well informed about investing... and you're willing to educate us...
they should come
and educate the people.
Because this is what it is. Like, the people aren't telling...
Tell the people.
The people aren't really sharing within the Black community about investing. And I don't want to put my circle out there, but they're not even talking to me. My brothers and sisters, they're not talking to me about it. My friends aren't really talking about it.
So everyone has to get educated on their own, and then
it's like,
not. It doesn't make sense.
Here's the thing, right? I get the point. Like, if you really want something, that's what I've learned. I've learned this in my career, and I've learned this now with investing and like just being so aware of your finances. You have to show interest for other people to understand that you are really serious about what you're doing. So they can also hold you accountable. But you cannot, I'm realizing more and more, and I'm not even going to blame my surroundings, but you cannot rely on the people because they're just reciprocating what they have learned. Which is not really speaking, not really speaking about the finances, the finer.
Within our culture, nobody really talks about
because they're
money.
out here talking about getting benefits.
Okay.
And you know what? Good, get your job with the benefits. But if you're an entrepreneur, you gotta pay into your own benefits.
Yeah,
Money. That's it. That's the whole thing. You understand?
Yeah.
It's annoying, but this is life. It is what it is.
So again, if anybody out there knows anything about investing and financing and budgeting and all that stuff that you can wrap in a bow and you want to come on here and educate us, we will accept you.
Yeah, because it's I'm starting a fresh slate.
Yeah, and it's the top of the year. You know, everyone is like, I want to do better this year. Like, I'm looking back at last year and I need to make some changes, right?
Yeah.
And you're looking at your bank account, you're like, God forbid if everything shuts down and everything is, all the job that you think you're securing right now says goodbye, what you gonna do? What you gonna say?
So, right? The thing is, you have to, and I held this worship the other night, last week, and the key word was pivot. This is the year of pivot. This is a pivot point.
Yeah.
You can't possibly be doing the same thing you did last year.
That's true. Or the same thing you did 2019. Like 2020 had to have taught you something.
Yeah, if you came out the same in 2020, you need to go back to 2019.
I know. Relive 2020 and let it teach you some stuff.
Yeah,
you had to at least come out with one lesson learned where you're like, you know what, this year, I'm putting this into practice.
Yeah.
Because like you're mentioning, you can achieve stuff. Once you have your mindset to it and you actually do the work and do the research, people will come to you. You'll find that people will help you open the doors. Yeah. You're not opening the doors by yourself.
Right. You won't have to bust through, because I feel like God opens those doors. And I'm hoping that a lot of doors, I don't want to seem like I don't have faith.
Yes.
But I know sometimes when you pray, you kind of pray like it's going to happen the way we want it to happen. But I just want it to happen. So even if I pray and I'm like, Lord, I want it by Tuesday. If you're coming on Wednesday, later on this year, then that's cool too. I need it to happen. That's it. So yeah, that's one of a couple of my goals.
Very good goals. I appreciate it. And I will also, I'm sure along with the viewers, hold you accountable. That's why we're here.
Trying out my China.
I didn't even think. And that checks off the health.
That is just TMI, right?
It is.
Because nobody cared. But I just want you to know, I had a freaking shake this morning.
She did.
And
hey, we'll track the progress.
Don't come too close.
No. I meant my own too. Cause
it's rough on.
I joined a boot camp.
So she's
that's why I'm sitting down.
Boot camp booty.
Because I can't get up. I can't stand for too long. My legs.
She's a grandma.
Oh, for real.
But it's okay.
But it's just day 3. Just keep swimming.
You don't have to push. Just move. This is the thing. My sister, the Nike thing, just do it, is literally just do it.
Yeah.
Literally. You have to just pivot, change your mindset, and just
set
do
your
it.
mind to it.
Stop with the excuses.
Yep, it's not the year for it.
I don't have any time. COVID gave you enough time, sis, bruh.
Too much time. Too much time. With the amount of time you had on your hands, the amount of things you could have accomplished if you actually put your mind to it. Hey, but I digress.
Put your mind to it. So yeah. So cool.
That's our little spiel for your beginnings of 2021. Set some
spiel
goals.
meal.
Get a planner. Write some things down. Become more organized. Oh my goodness. That is so important.
So
So important.
she's good. They're good. I don't know if you follow her and Akeem, but they're very organized.
We're trying.
My tail. Oh, he's working on me.
Listen, I don't think I was as organized before Akeem, because he helped shape me into this organized person. Because I knew some stuff, but trust and believe, I also double booked back in the day. Like I would be at one event and people would be calling like, "You're supposed to be here," and I'm like, "Oh, let me run real quick. Okay, bye, people," and run over to where I needed to be. And then I started using my calendar and started getting a planner and started structuring my things out in such a way where I would still also have time for myself.
Yeah.
Also important, because you can't be running around for everybody.
Well, this is the thing, right? I think I was working so hard and I don't know why I was pushing myself so much in 2019 that I was so exhausted by 2020 and I took the month of January off. I was like, screw the people and their twist out. Okay.
I'm gonna take some time.
I'm gonna take some time for me. But then I got so much time that I'm like, damn.
I should have worked in January.
Right? So it's like, you have to take time for yourself, because your health is literally your wealth. Right? If you're not being able to perform to 100% or more, then you are of no use. No use whatsoever. And then you're a Scarborough waste man again. And nobody wants to go back there.
Nobody.
So,
and that's important. And within your work, if you are still working, or within your household, I think that that's something you should express. Like, I'm saying it with a smile on my face, but it's so important. Everybody is going through whatever's happening in society, the pandemic, whether it's the political things that are stressing you out, everybody is going through it. So for you to be going through it and not express it, I feel like,
so I feel like the white people really expressed themselves the other day on Capitol Hill.
Pivot! I tell you, that was good. They really did. They really did.
Why were they claiming like that? I mean, Tozen to them, Tozen.
Maybe that was their boot camp.
This is crazy. Because we spoke when the black people went for, Black Lives Matter.
Yes.
There were every
single march that was done in every single city, there was a plethora
and they
of
called
law
in
enforcement.
More. They called in more.
They said, we need backup.
Robert. Robert, get your guys.
Bob. It's
Bob. This is the column for short. Get your man. We need more.
Yeah.
And the black people weren't even doing anything.
They were just walking. They were walking.
But then again, we can't ride a bike. We can't walk down the street with a hoodie.
I have so many questions.
We cannot we can't even breathe.
Why are we so intimidating? What about us is intimidating?
I don't know.
I think until I can get that's my root question. That's my personal question. I want to know, what about me as a black woman? What about Akeem as a black man is so scary, so terrifying that even if we're going to walk down the street, y'all need some backup?
I think that is such a deep-seated question because I think it stems, and a lot of it is what I think is generational from, some white people and what they are taught from their parents and what we are taught and what we went through and our people went through and all of that, like, we're still dealing with it. That's post-traumatic slavery stuff.
Yes.
That people would still be afraid of you know, the black man. But it's crazy because you wanted the strong black man to work for you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You were looking for the strongest, the healthiest. But I think one of the fears they have is like black people will take over, and they can.
And you know, I've always said that if as a community we came together, we would make the other people tremble. The nations would tremble. They would be so
tremble.
No, for real. But
yeah,
there are so many things that divide us within our culture. The dark skin, the lighter skin, the caramel skin.
I don't want to go there because
there's so many
another
things
one
that divide us. And I feel like if we come together, and I think that's probably what it was when George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and all those things were happening in the midst of COVID, where we're all at home not doing anything, and they saw us all coming together. They were like, "Oh no, we can't handle.
Yeah,
we can't handle." So then it was the get the backup, get the this, get the that.
Maybe because, you know, when them come to the Capitol, they were like, "Hey, welcome." Right?
The doors are open,
right?
If you look over here, you'll find the washroom.
And they took so much audacity, my dear, to go and sit down in Nancy's desk, in our chair, put up the feet on the desk. Like, you're rude. You have no respect.
Bold.
The people are disrespectful. And you know what I heard about? Oh, shucks, I forgot the thing. There's this article. One of the guys that were arrested, the mother, obviously he white, the mother was asking the police to please let the boy eat. But the boy is not eating the food because it's not all vegan.
Like, this was a rioter?
This is a rioter. This is someone who went into the Capitol. He violated the rules. He got arrested. Right? Because that's a good thing. Some people got arrested. But he's not eating because he wants all vegan food. Sir, is this freshie?
If you wanted vegan food, you should have stayed home.
No, but if this is freshie, then let me know. Because you're in prison, so you have to eat the slop
whatever
that I eat.
They give you. Exactly.
What the hell?
Drink your water.
Yeah. So that is crazy to me. Like, the white privilege that they carry is like they actually feel.
It's amazing. Like,
I
don't even know. I don't understand how you can be that bold. That is so bold. That's it.
Climbing over the people's wall. It was like
breaking windows, pushing down. Like, we
could not even, as a black person, you couldn't even get past the grass. Sandy stairs.
I saw a news report and it came back up. It happened years ago. But it showed there's this black girl who did a U-turn close to Capitol Hill, and they shot her because they thought that, and she's dead. I will find the article and I will post it. They shot her because they thought that this was some sort of an attack or something, because it's like you're coming so close and then woo, all of a sudden you turn around, like, what's happening? But people are coming straight at you. And I also want someone, maybe you guys know, but I heard that the people knew about this from the day before because some people did not show up for work because they heard it was going to happen.
So that's the other thing, right? So now you're the question of manpower. Why didn't you have enough?
And why was the manpower so far? Because I heard they called, but it was taking so long. Did you had to put in your request well in advance?
Right. So,
or did you? Maybe they thought they could just handle them because they're like, oh, white people, it's not gonna be that bad.
Well, I saw this meme that said it's hard to arrest the people you're gonna have drinks with later.
Ooh. Wow. That is.
They these are your people. These are your friends. And then the next one said, did they run out of brutality? Did the police?
Police, did you?
What happened? Like, I just wanted to know. I know that we were all going through things in 2020. But I think psychologically and mentally, the white people took a toll. and they bust out their drawers. Like,
That's
what are you doing? Why did you want a Spider-Man over the people's walls?
Not Spider-Man.
I don't know.
People's walls.
I don't know. We're laughing, but we're like,
it's a serious issue.
It's a serious issue.
But
it's
my
annoying,
question
though.
is, did Trump think that this would be the result of his statement? Yeah. Like,
Him said no.
Well, I mean,
said
obviously
no.
after the fact, you're going to say
said
no.
no.
I mean, I don't know where to stand because I don't know.
Neither does he. And neither clearly do the other white people. But I will tell you this. I feel like they act that way because they see people in power acting that way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they see Trump, they see his disregard. We even talk about Corona and the virus and stuff like that. Like, they see his attitude towards it. They see his attitude towards Black people, people of color.
And they also see what happens to them when they do something wrong. They get slaps on the wrist, like, oh.
The slap on the wrist is like an almost touch. It's not even, I don't even think you hear a sound. That's the issue I have. Like, you're acting like they're just not reprimanded well. And
there's no
they're
equality.
always going to have an excuse as to why Black people are a threat or why Black people are in the situation they're in. They will never, ever, ever own up to it. As a community. Maybe you might get your couple white people who are for the Black people and support. We thank you all. I do not, your efforts do not go unnoticed, but like, for really, shucks, that's annoying.
It is.
It's annoying. And I tried to look on my timeline to see, like, how many white people are gonna say some
This is good
BS. But I thankfully
have not seen any.
Have not.
Well, that is good.
And I don't even, like, I have white friends, but I don't have a lot of white friends. And the ones that are closest to me are advocates for Black people. So I can't even, like,
that's true.
But some of them, they may seem like an advocate, but their true colors show. And one girl last year, I did have to stop following her because she was, I'm gonna say her name. It's Angie.
Oh, she went there.
I don't care. I don't. I'm saying the full name. I actually don't remember her last name, but I unfollowed her. Yeah, man. You're trying to stand up for kind of foolishness here. Sipping this water, which is actually tea with Tiffany. Okay.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah, I unfollowed her. Because she's out here like, and this is her excuse. God, create me a clean heart, oh God. Renew a right spirit.
My Lord.
She's one of those ones like, I've come to Black AY. Okay? An AY for Black folk. I've supported BSCF and the Caribbean Club. But yet you're out here talking pure poopery, right?
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Speaking again, making these comments against Black people and just making things about her. And about white people and this is what how come all lives don't matter? Shut up. Shut up, Angie. God's still working on me, but shut the hell up. Sorry, maybe we have to but I was like, it's not about that. And this is the thing with that statement. Someone showed me a picture and there was one house on fire and I think there were firemen trying to spread water on all the homes instead of putting out the fire in the one home
because all houses matter.
Right. But it's not that all houses don't matter. One house was on fire.
Yes. So why are you wetting up
all our resources need to go to that one house.
Yes.
But
That's
here you are,
right? And
you're trying to water all the homes that actually don't need it.
Yeah.
So don't make it about you, because it's not about you. You're not on fire.
Oh, that's a good analogy.
Yo,
I like that.
Death to Angie in 2021. No, just the friendship. Just the friendship. It was not her.
Oh my God.
Okay. No, not her. Not her. She's a child of God. Yes. And I think that has to be acknowledged. But for the comments that she made, death to all those comments.
Yes.
My ears are falling deaf on all those comments that have anything pertaining to All Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Shut up, you big mouth.
That is good. Yeah. And I think they really don't understand. You're uneducated. I'm so sorry to say this. You need to read up on what's happening in society. Yeah. Because if you can see everything taking place and still just say, oh no, but what about me? Yeah. Okay, get away. You're selfish. It's not about you.
Go away.
It's not about you. Like, if you can't see that another culture outside of your own is actually going through something and is hurting, just be quiet. Come off of social media for that time frame. Just leave it alone. You know?
Or scroll past. Like, this is the thing. This is the opportunity we have with social media.
You can skip it. You can miss it. You don't have to watch it.
You can close your app. You're not obligated.
Nobody's making money.
No one is tying a rope around your neck
to tell you to do it.
No one is sticking a gun to your face.
And if they are, call the police.
Yeah, man.
I mean, will they come?
Will they come? Okay. I don't know if you're white. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You know.
Do we need to record this again?
No, because it's just so unfortunate, because that's actually what it is right now in society. Crazy. You know, and of course, like Tiffy mentioned, there are some people who are white or other culture, other background, who do support the Black community.
That's right. Right.
But there are those, and we can't neglect those, who act as though we do not matter, or we're just going through an emotional time and we need to relax. Like, oh, this will pass. Like, no. Like, when I saw some of those comments last year about, like, okay, but, like, we've experienced death too. Shush. It's not about that. Like,
when someone kneels on your neck, let me know, sis. Let me know, bro.
Actually, they might just get us up on this.
And then what happened? I don't know if we have even time to go into this. What happened to the Adventist church? Because there's racism in there too. Top down.
Child.
Where are we? Like, it's so delayed.
There is racism
everywhere.
Everywhere. It's just presented before you, faultless. And I've said this, I think, in a video before. I'm grateful that some of our parents, like Black parents overall, have sheltered us from some of these things that are happening in society. 100% at a younger age, I don't know how I would be able to deal with this stuff happening. But now that I see it for myself, sometimes I'm like, how did you do it as a parent? Like, how did you do it going through all of that stuff? And it's coming at you from different places, from work, from school, from church, like everywhere it's coming from you. You may go to a grocery store. Like, I went to Home Depot with my dad, and there was a little white girl there, and she saw us, and we smiled at her, and she smiled back, and her grandmother Busikana saw her and dragged her back like we were about to kidnap her or something. Like, there was such fear and disdain in her eye that she was like, no,
their last name was a ski.
Okay.
I bet. Freaking skis, man.
It's just so crazy to know. And then when you're younger, you're naive and you're like, oh, okay, like maybe she was just looking for her all through the store, and she's like, finally, here you are. Let me bring you to the car. But then when you look back at it, you're like, I wasn't doing anything. My dad wasn't doing anything. Yeah. It's not like we were right next to her. You know how long these aisles are. You're at one end, she's at the other end. She just look up and smile. You smile back.
We just don't know how to compute those experiences.
Yeah. And it takes something else that happens to actually be like, whoa. Yeah. So that was actually a racist thing. And I think more employers, more churches, more everybody need to have those cultural what is
conversations?
Yes, where you should be well aware of what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. So if one more person asks me about my braids or what I have on my head, I may have to come for you because it's an issue. Okay, leave it alone. Not because I put in braids, it doesn't mean I'm going on vacation. I'm staying right at my house.
Oh, wow.
And when I straighten my hair, it's my hair. And if I put in false hair, it's still mine. You have the receipt? No, I do.
They know about the false hair because you having these little plugs.
Okay.
They haven't,
but they're still bold enough to come and ask or to touch.
You're right.
Don't touch.
Because if I touch and I feel one of those clips, I'm pulling it. Susan.
Not Susan.
No,
it's a, yeah, because that's what they go by. It's a real issue, and it's things that we don't often realize. Like, I remember my mom coming home from work and saying every time her hair was different, somebody asked her what new product she must use or what's going on with her hair. And, you know, hearing it, I was in high school. Now that I'm working, it ain't funny.
It's not funny.
Don't ask me about my hair.
Don't ask me about my hair. I have a story.
I'm excited. These stories are good.
So it was so awkward. I have a lot of hair stories, but I guess you can come to my channel for that. So I was on vacation. Actually, no. Which one should I? No, I'll tell this one. I was on vacation, and at that time I was growing my fro.
Yeah.
And it was nothing to me. I just have a fro, okay? It was big. And, well, I didn't even think it was that big. Anyways, I was in the Bahamas, and we went to Atlantis, I think. That's the place?
Yeah, it's there.
So we went there just for their water park. So we're on this thing called the Lazy River. I'm in the tube. Yeah. And in the Lazy River, there's this belt that kind of pulls the tube up a little and gives you a nice go.
Yeah.
So I'm on the belt going up in my tube, laid back. I hear these 4 little white kids, 2 boys, 2 girls. We're on the belt going up, but it's going slow. This is not like Canada's Wonderland, right? So it's a slow thing. It's a lazy river.
Yeah.
So there's time. This little girl was so enthralled with my hair that she got up out of her tube.
No, I touched it.
I touched it.
No.
And it was a touch like I felt, you know, in the Bible when the Lord said,
when they touched him and he said, I felt
someone touched me. Lord, everyone's touching you.
And he said, no, I felt it. I felt power leave me.
And so my eyes were closed. And before I got up to reprimand this little white gal.
I'll reprimand.
Yeah. Her friend, which I think was a Holy Spirit, said, you can't just go up and touch someone's hair like that.
Yes.
You can't do that. So I felt, you know what? Before I shame her in front of all the Bahamian people, which were the workers, and the rest of the white people that were around me, I'm going to leave it at that. But I'm like, but this is the craziness, right? Why did you feel like you had to touch?
Yes.
Because think of me as a museum. You can't touch anything in a museum. You want to look, but you can't touch.
Yep.
You understand? So it was like these crazy things. I don't know if she saw her mom do it, but we're talking about habits we get from our, our parents, right? What we've seen. These are the things that we do. And sometimes it's subconscious, but this little girl was out here blind man touching. And I'm like, no. Sir. Not today. It's so weird.
Do you think that goes back to, in any way, shape, or form, some sort of privilege that they feel like they have?
Yeah, that you can do whatever you want, bitch.
Whenever you want.
I hit me one touch, I hit me on touch.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, and it's annoying, but I'm like, the curiosity is crazy because other people on the island,
Yeah.
The workers are like, yo, is that a wig or is that like, what did you do to get it? I'm like, I woke up this morning like this.
And that's it.
That was it, bro. So it's like, I get people are curious, but it's like what they do with it.
It's how you react and how to be respectful
right
while doing it. And I feel like going back to the whole Capitol Hill, if those white people, whoever organized it, exactly, had done it in a more respectful manner, I'm not sure.
There's no respectful way to go and sit down in Nancy's
I'm not saying go up in there. I'm saying maybe do your peaceful march. I said mine was it. Maybe do your peaceful march around the hill. But do other things.
This is not the Wall of Jericho.
Hey, maybe
so they are not. You know, whatever. They're annoying. Sorry. The people that
were on the hill. Yes. And I saw a video of one of the persons who was on the hill. They were trying to fly somewhere and they were told that they can't go on the plane because they said that he was a terrorist. And I'm thinking to myself, sir, why do you think you now have the right, after you did something like that, to go sit down on a plane with people?
Because you're not normal. You're not normal.
How do you and I don't know, maybe it's within our culture because we've been raised in such a way how we wouldn't, there's just certain things we wouldn't do.
Even if I storm the place, I'm laying low.
Yes, exactly.
It's a basement vibe.
We're being very respectful just the same.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to take some pictures and say, I was in there and I may have ruffled some papers.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna destroy the place, broke glass, climb this.
No.
We're gonna be very subtle. We may have even shown up at nighttime. We weren't going in broad daylight.
Right? Yeah. No.
You know? So, and I think, like you're saying, it really goes back to our culture and how we were raised. And maybe that goes back to the whole slavery thing. Maybe that's why, because we've been raised from told and conditioned in such a way to show respect and do exactly. So that's what we've taught our kids and our kids. So now here we are, and we're like, wow, we would still go. We might go there, but look at how we would do it so differently from them. We're
peaceful.
They're like, nah. Y'all have your bats. Y'all have your hockey sticks. Y'all have your this. Yeah. We're gonna go.
Not fruit ninja. This is all I want to do.
Not fruit ninja. Yeah. It's crazy.
I'm sad.
Maybe I need a deeper education on white privilege. And does white privilege transfer?
I think there's so much information out there that we do not have to reinvent the wheel. Go and look it up. Friggin' use Google. Use Alexa. Use Google Home.
It is your friend.
Type in white privilege.
Yeah. Not peace. But get a better understanding because, hello.
Yeah, man.
As much as it's all supposed to be equal.
Indeed.
They might just spend a 2-second in jail and come out. Meanwhile.
Right? So the man can have his vegan meal. Shut up your big mouth, man.
Bold, real bold. I bet no black person has ever gone to jail and said, hello, I'm sorry.
I'm
dietary needs.
I have high blood pressure, so.
Can you make sure there's not a lot of salt in this meal?
They don't even give you it on the plate. They're probably taking it and throwing it, and if you catch it in your mouth, by the grace of God, you have got a meal today.
That's her trying to catch food, Joe.
I'm just trying to catch a break.
Oh, man. Honestly, it's so sad. But I also saw another thing that said 2020 was showing 2021 around. So
I saw that.
So I'm honestly not putting anything past.
Rest. Yeah, the internet doesn't rest. Well, we are, the song says he does not sleep, he does not slumber.
He does not slumber.
The internet is not sleeping or having a slumber.
No. It is wide awake and ready.
Ooh, ready for the people that.
So,
boy. So that's
I'm taking 2021 one day at a time. I think
One
I am
day
flabbergasted
at a
at how quickly
time.
2021 just came out and said, hello, look at this mess.
A
Like,
week.
we didn't even get to like,
We didn't even
enjoy
break
it good.
a week.
No,
Brethren.
they just said, whoop, here we are. I'm like,
There it is.
okay, thank you.
Yeah. Anyhow. What the
anyhow. So guys, I have on this shirt that says that I'm redeemed. Stop it.
That's not the
Oh,
song
you
I
wanna
thought
do
you
the
were gonna do.
Redeemed how I love to
There's
proclaim.
another one.
Redeemed. I don't remember it. I know they're two in the hymnal.
Redeemed.
How I love to proclaim it. Redeemed.
You know what we should do?
The blood of the Lamb.
A hymnal challenge.
Because they're not ready.
I don't even know if I'm ready because I haven't done a lot of song service in
ready.
2020. But
Me either, but I'm always ready.
yes.
For hymns, I'm there.
Like swimwear. So hers says redeemed and mine says Black Music Matters. And it sure does. So this is brought to you by Life Theory Clothing Company. The Life Theory Clothing Company. You can follow them on Instagram. And they're a clothing brand. And they are here to inspire.
I'm here for it.
Empower.
Ooh.
And challenge.
Inspire, empower,
and challenge. Yes. So shout out to the Life Theory Clothing Company.
I approve.
Yeah.
Very nice material.
Yeah.
And I like the designs.
It's about it.
Yes. Okay, y'all. So, thanks for watching That's Just TMI, where we are thought-provoking, motivational, inspirational, and let us know what else you have to say about white privilege, what's happening in society right now, what your goals are for 2021. We want to hear it all. So, put it all in the comment section below. Be safe. Make good choices. Goodbye.